Vijaya and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you my recipe for crispy, spicy smashed potatoes. These are a family favorite, you guys, and they're such a great way to switch up your regular potato game from mashed potatoes or baked potatoes. They turn out so beautifully crispy, and you know, heading into the holidays, this is a great one to have on the table as a side dish. But before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're loving the videos. And of course, if you're looking for the full recipe, all you have to do is click the info box under this video and everything you need is there. Let's go make some crispy, spicy smashed potatoes. Say that 4 times fast. So the very first thing that we have to do is boil up some potatoes. So I have some gorgeous baby potatoes, both red and white. And what we're gonna do is get a large pot of water up to the boil, season it with a lot of salt, and then tip those potatoes in nice and gently. And we're gonna cook the potatoes for about 25 to 30 minutes until they're nice and fork tender. So I went ahead and drained my potatoes. They look great. They've cooled down slightly but are still warm to the touch, which is super important. And now is the fun part. We're gonna get seasoning. So I have a big baking tray in front of me and I've lined it with a little bit of parchment paper. This is going to make cleanup super easy afterwards. And now what we're gonna start to do is build our flavor. So I have a little bit of olive oil here. We're gonna drizzle this all over the top. And next you're gonna go in with your favorite hot sauce. So I'm using a Louisiana style hot sauce today, but you can use like a sriracha, whatever you have on hand. And next we're gonna go in with our dry spices. So I'm gonna sprinkle some smoked paprika over the top, a little bit of garlic powder, as well as a nice sprinkle of fresh thyme. Next, I'm gonna generously sprinkle some kosher salt and then crack some black pepper over the top. And now our tray is ready for the potatoes. My baking tray looks like a piece of art. It's literally like a Picasso that I made with ingredients from my pantry with all those splatters and everything. And now we get to introduce the potatoes into the mix. So I'm gonna take my cooked baby potatoes, we're gonna arrange them on the tray, making sure that each one has its own space, and then we'll be ready for the next step. And now here's the fun bit. Here's where we make the potatoes smashed potatoes. You're gonna take a potato masher or an everyday glass like this. I don't have a potato masher, so I'm using a glass. And then you're gonna take it and gently press down on each potato until it's about ½ an inch thick. We're all smashed, and the thing that I love about this technique of seasoning the pan first and then crushing your potatoes on top is that as those potatoes are smushed down, all of the hot sauce, the oil, and those seasonings start to penetrate inside, and that makes for a flavorful potato. Now we're gonna do the same exact thing for the tops. I'm gonna start by seasoning off with a little bit of olive oil. We're gonna go in with our hot sauce again, that smoked paprika, the granulated garlic, thyme, salt, and pepper, and then they're gonna be good to go. My potatoes look so beautiful already, and they're ready to hit the oven. So I have my oven preheated to 450 degrees. We're gonna pop these guys in for about 30 minutes, flipping once during the cooking process so that it can get nice and brown on the other side. These guys are fresh out of the oven, and I wish I could push the smell of these potatoes your way because they smell so, so good. I just went ahead and garnished with some fresh chopped coriander on top. You know, that little bit of green makes everything pop. And now it's time for the taste. So I'm gonna grab one. Oh my gosh, look at all those crevices, nice and crispy. So good. They're called crispy smashed potatoes for a reason. Did you hear that crunch? These potatoes have such great texture. The outside is nice and crispy and crunchy. The inside is lovely and fluffy. And the thing that gets me is the combination of flavors. The hot sauce adds a little bit of acidity and heat. You got that smoked paprika, which brings so much to the table, and the garlic, the pepper, the salt. So, so good. So the next time that you're trying to switch up your potato game or you're trying to do something different for the holidays, consider these crispy, spicy, smashed potatoes. They're gonna go over wonderfully, you guys. You can eat them on their own. Heck, you know what my favorite thing to do is? Dip them into a little bit of like French onion dip. So, so good and so simple to make. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to give me a big ol' thumbs up. You know how that makes me feel. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for joining me. Please subscribe for more videos. And as always, if you have a question, comment, concern, or request, leave it in the comments box down below. Until my next video, I will see you all later. Bye.